Hello people, welcome to the BBC YouTube channel. Who is brilliant at selling? What makes them so successful? How are they able to do it? BBC member, a great salesperson knows exactly what actions publicly on social media and via email are necessary to make sure that the product being advertised catches the attention of current or future customers. If you want more of this content, subscribe to the BBC YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. A salesperson sells products using a variety of techniques, which varies depending on the client. Even if you know what to say, an effective salesperson knows when not to try and aggressively sell a product. It is important for a salesperson to consider other conditions such as what other factors might influence the prospect. When it comes to sales, responsibility can only be attributed to the person who is responsible for them. A great salesperson understands and accepts their work, knowing that the outcome may not be in their control. An understanding and acceptance of this can improve performance and help to reduce problems that might arise with consistent business. Here are some skills that can improve your customer experience as a salesperson. Dazzle your prospect with your personality. The saying, "the first impression really matters," is true in most cases when someone is trying to make a sale, especially when they start talking without any substance whatsoever. If the salesperson just starts aggressively trying to push someone to buy their product/service, making no effort to connect with them on any level, then the sale is unlikely to progress. Being personable in your meeting with prospects conveys that you know the product and shows them how important it is to you. When salespeople create a connection with a customer, they work to build trust, which in turn leads to consumers purchasing the company's product. No one wants to do business with someone who doesn't enjoy the time spent together or who doesn't take their time seriously. It's important to put your personality on full display when you're trying to sell something. Your personality will help build trust between you and the person that is considering a purchase of your product or service. Don't talk about trivial things. Some bad salespeople talk too much out of the main point, but it can make people feel put off. The best strategy for sales is to listen and be transparent about why you're talking about your product or service. Be useful and present a real solution for your clients. An effective salesperson expounds accurately and clearly. Good salespeople should be clear and precise in their communication. They understand that time is a precious commodity. They ask the right questions to get to the heart of the matter, to help prospects understand their needs and to optimize how their products meets them. Keep in mind that resourcefulness is an asset. When salespeople face difficult solutions, they will not complain and lose motivation. Instead, they will focus on finding ways to effectively meet their goals. New research suggests that by staying focused with a positive attitude, salespeople are more successful at both short-term and long-term. Salespeople often face difficult situations. When things get stressful, they don't let it get to them. They handle changing circumstances on their own and find workable solutions to problems by improving their adaptability and resourcefulness. Work smart. The best salespeople out there don't believe in wasting time or delaying work. Their goal is to maximize their sale and get it done in the shortest amount of time, while reducing any risk associated with the process. What's more, they know how important the job is. That's how they're able to deliver results quickly but not recklessly. Help your prospect. The salesperson understands that clients are a key piece of your sales process and cannot sell anything without them. To become a successful salesperson, you must listen to your clients' problems and needs in order to help them discover how the product can benefit them. A good salesperson will keep an open mind and be ever prepared to adapt. After meeting with a salesperson, the client or prospect should know what they need to do and leave feeling optimistic about their future. As a salesperson, it is your responsibility to attend meetings and steer prospects in the right directions. You need them to understand their problems and sell them on solutions. After the meeting, the client or prospect should feel clear about what they have to do and leave feeling optimistic about the future because you addressed all their problems and provided a solution. As we gradually transition to our new normal, organizations will likely still be very different. Top-ranking salespeople are elite members of the few companies that can recognize their skill and persevere with creativity and persistence. Company revenue may be affected by a third of their number, who in turn produce mediocre results and struggle with low pay. Whether under good or bad economic conditions, commissioned salespeople typically occupy a strong position in terms of distribution. This gives rise to the question, what are the top performers doing that leads them to outsized success? Though these certainly aren't secrets, there are 12 traits that successful sellers possess that are absent in those at the bottom. In sales and marketing, these traits include maintaining high energy levels and having deep knowledge of their industry or area of expertise. Successful salespeople do not possess all the answers. Not all top salespeople are the smartest, even though they might look at themselves this way. The most successful salespeople understand personal shortcomings, which can lead to success. In order to speak with confidence, salespeople must prepare using structured data and machine learning to present their knowledge in a way that generates lasting connections. More importantly, they understand when trying to convince a prospect of your knowledge often backfires, because the aim is to create long-term customers. Being humble is effective. Good salespeople help people buy. While understandable for those selling products, it is surprising to learn that the majority of top sellers do not actually sell. They are concerned with solving people's problems and helping them make purchases. Such servant salesperson tactics lead to increased customer satisfaction, more repeat business, and more referrals. Good salespeople have a scoreboard. In some cases, it is about the money, and in other cases, it's about the results. Regardless, top salespeople like having a way to keep score. Whether that scoreboard is on the wall in their manager's office or in the bank account, top salespeople enjoy having a way to keep score. Good salespeople have a learning attitude. Most salespeople don't want to read self-help book, watch sales training videos, or attend broadening seminars. However, most would rather spend their downtime on the internet or gaming on smartphones. On the other hand, top salespeople are always learning. Some learn by reading books, some through video training, and some by attending every session of training that they can find. Regardless of the medium they use, the very best salespeople aren't afraid to leverage external resources to become even more adept. Good salespeople comply with the process. Companies can't be successful without following a process. As long as top sellers follow the same process, they are able to get in front of enough people and achieve success at their company. Processes allow for greater efficiency and quick identification of areas for improvement. If you always follow a process, you will improve your business in the future. Good salespeople have a good attitude. Top salespeople are happy with their choice of profession, as it is their own job and choice to determine whether they love or hate what they do. The bottom dwellers want to love what they do, but they aren't the ones in control. Love doesn't come from success, but choosing it makes them successful. Good salespeople have a plan. Instead of waiting for things to happen to them and relying on luck, top selling experts are proactive and plan for success continuously. All their hard work and planning is what creates their luck. Good salespeople work on their ABC. Top sellers know closing a sale is not the most important thing, but instead knowing how to open and connect with their customer. ABC for always be closing means that you should close the deal when you have an offer on the table. A top seller must put their attention at the first third of any sale while they focus on building trust, understand your interests, and finding solutions to your needs. They use the principles of assumptive selling to always be selling. Assumptive selling is when you stay focused on converting your customers. It is easier to convert others as well. In essence, people likely want to buy something from someone they trust or like. When you seem like a good fit for potential customers, they are more likely to refer you to others or do business with you again. Good salespeople live in the future. Despite the great success of the month that just passed, recent data shows that successful salespeople are already looking ahead to the next month. For those at the bottom, they're thinking back to 3 years ago when they were selling a lot. Yawn. Good salespeople are not complacent. It's important to note that top salespeople continuously stay vigilant and ready to improve what they did this month. They're dissatisfied with the results, if you will. Top sellers understand that it is good to always improve. However, great can only come from pursuing greatness. This past month was good, with potential to become great. What does next month hold? Good salespeople work their moneymakers. Top salespeople work aggressively to turn their revenue opportunities into actionable deals. They make business happen by completing activities that move them closer to making money. If they're at work and not in front of a prospect, top salespeople are working on other tasks that may take them right into the potential customer's sightline. While they may not call these activities the moneymakers, by knowing there are only so many hours in a day, they understand that spending these minutes working gives them more value. The benefits of this outweigh the negative of continuous working. Good salespeople have specific goals. Without goals, salespeople are doomed to fail without a concrete plan. They will follow the path of least resistance, rather than a route that is right for the long road ahead. Goals give everyone perspective. Not every manager has the responsibility to have one incredible salesperson on their team. A salesperson's success depends on many factors, not just talent. Sales success is not predicated on talent. Hard work always wins with no exceptions. It takes time, effort, and dedication. Successful salespeople are a special breed. They may not know what makes them different from the rest of the field. As for machines with natural talents, they may simply know that their success is derived from their talent alone. Steve Martin has extensively researched top-performing salespeople and discovered that personality traits account for about 75% of their success. In his book, Heavy Hitter Sales Psychology: How to Penetrate the C-Level Executive Suite and Convince Company Leaders to Buy, he administered personality tests given to 1,000 successful salespeople and ranked them based on their annual quota attainment. Upbeat. In sales, you'll often hear a no before landing your first yes. One of the most important traits in sales is the ability to bounce back after the inevitable loss. Successful salespeople are confident and can work with a reluctant partner. More than this, they can rev up the target by playing to their needs and have success in a wide range of situations. In tough times, unlike pessimistic ones, optimistic salespeople do not get daunted, lowering the probability of a slump or a perceived cold streak. This leads to a high performance and moving forward. Happiness is contagious in the workplace, and customers pick up on it. Slow to embarrass. Salespeople who don't have insecurities about making calls or potentially inconveniencing someone when selling their product is because they are confident in who they are. They know what they're doing is difficult, and to be successful, the customer will enjoy their purchase. Self-conscious people, however, are unable to be great salespeople. They feel bashful, easily discouraged, and don't want to take the initiative when it is time to close a sale. They worry that they are annoying their customers with calls or emails, or do not have the confidence to discuss the benefits of their products with high-level accounts. Because you think of yourself as more than a product and are able to contribute, those who value themselves tend to take responsibility for their actions because they don't have any shame for mistakes. With that comes progression in the future. The call coach will keep improving until you stop making errors. Professionalism. 85% of the top salespeople from Martin's personality test had high levels of conscientiousness. They take their job seriously and feel that their significant contributions are a personal responsibility. A 2017 study proves that conscientiousness is one of the top 5 traits in the highest revenue-generating job, with other traits such as extroversion, emotional stability, openness to experience, and agreeableness too. Working passionately has positive impact on one's work. People feel they are providing value, which is linked to increased revenue. Individuals that are still new to the industry must maintain focus more than their counterparts. They can also perform tasks better, be less distracted, and require less oversight when compared to others. Lack of ego. Contrary to popular belief, confidence and aggression are not common traits of the most successful salespeople. The top salespeople almost always show a healthy dose of modesty and humility, even when their sales results are impressive. The clear takeaway is that a pushy, aggressive salesperson is unlikely to build a successful portfolio. That salesperson may sell the occasional sale, but they're not likely to be recommended by others, which is crucial in building a solid portfolio and becoming a successful salesperson. Friendly, but not too friendly. Martin's fascinating study showed that the best salespeople had lower levels of friendliness and preference for being with people than the average salesperson did. Findings from the Harvard Business Review in 2006 show that a salesperson needs both empathy and an inner drive to succeed. There are many factors to consider when people consider their salespeople. If a salesperson is inexpensive and easy to like, they'll be more effective. But it's also important that the salesperson isn't too close with people, because it may be hard for them to assert themselves as the buyer makes a decision. That's it for this video, BBC member. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon!